But that happened because she wasn't willing to cut off her family. And that's what you have to do when you're dealing with racist family members. And that's a hard thing to do for a lot of people, and a lot of people don't want to hear it. But if people would understand the importance of divine order, they would have happier lives and their marriages would be healthy. I'm telling you this from a spiritual perspective as a pastor. People who constantly have drama in their marriage and their children is because they keep giving the wrong people access to their lives. People who should have no say and no influence on any level. And people don't like to hear that. People are not willing to make that sacrifice. People need to remember, blood doesn't always equal family. And when you love someone and you want to build a life with them, you got to be honest and say, in a situation like this, when you know that your family's racist, you're not going to be a part of my life anymore. This is the person that I love, that I'm going to spend my life with. And if you cannot accept them, if you can't receive them, if you can't respect them, you will not have access to me. You will not have access to my children. You will not be a part of our lives. The only way, and I've seen this, to get people's attention, to recognize, make them ask themselves, is it worth being racist? Now I don't have access to my daughter or my son. I don't have access or relationship to my grandchildren. They don't even know me. People have to ask themselves those questions. Aunts don't get to be aunts. Uncles don't get to be uncles. Guess what? If you're not meant to be in their lives, you won't be. And if people will understand spiritual principles more, they would have a greater force field around their families and their children. You wouldn't just let anybody come into your life. And that's the problem with the tribalism that exists amongst a lot of Latino families. And it's not just limited to Latino families. You find this with people of all different cultures. The issue with the tribalism is that they will sweep things under the rug for the sake of sticking together, for the sake of their definition of family, even if that definition is dysfunctional. And they'll make you feel like you're breaking a code or like you're breaking up the family, like you're the problem because you decided to speak up and say, this is dysfunctional. This is not the life I want to live. And this is not what I'm going to have my children experience. But if people did that, and in your case, if that woman really loved you, she would have made that hard decision. And the fact that she wasn't ready to make that decision lets you know that she's not the person for you.